What's good, beautiful people? Welcome back to another video. Today is really beautiful outside actually. In the last episode I actually installed the sway bar, and the episode before that I installed the SLR angle kit, and that's why the front wheel is poking out. And to solve that problem, I am gonna transfer the overfenders originally from this car onto this car, which I already did on this side. For this piece, I need to cut the door handle area for this. This is from the blue car actually. For this to fit in, because it still has an actual handle behind it. I can make it work, but I'm not gonna for now. For the front, I need to cut the original fender out. And for the rear, I already made a video about how to cut the rear quarter panel. You can take a look. I'm gonna put the link over here. So today's not going to be a tutorial or anything, it's just a random vlog. Should be a really good content. I don't know, we'll see. Let's get it. So this is the fender that came off of the blue car. As you can see, there are holes already been drilled. All I need to do right now is to align it and then reinstall it. I feel like this video is going to end up becoming another tutorial video. Yeah, whatever. So whenever you're installing an overfender kit, the most important thing you need to do is line it up properly. So a lot of people line it up by the edge, but the thing is sometimes the edge is off, and if you line it up by the edge, the whole body line's off. So the way I would do it, I would suggest to do is line it up by the body line. That way, from afar, it doesn't look crooked. Alright, so now the whole panel is secured. Let's drill some holes. Alright, so since the Cleco pin and the rivets that I'm using are 3/16, I'm also going to use a 3/16 drill bit. And as for the rivet, I got this from Amazon, I believe, called Snug Fasteners. Really cheap, really durable, and yeah. And then this is the plier and the Cleco pin. So how that works is when you insert, like when you clamp it down, this one goes into the hole, and when you release it, it expands. This one works as a temporary rivet. Okay, so what I usually do is I secure the corners. I will start drilling in the middle. No matter it's for re-drilling or installing a complete new set of overfender. Imagine if your tapes weren't, taped down good enough, and when you move the corner, the whole thing's gonna shift. But now, if you move around in the middle, it still has, two ends of it pulled together. Voila! Alright, that's it. Actually, I didn't even have to mount these two up. Now, take everything off. You gotta mark where is the point that the original fender and the overfender meets. Make sure you don't cut too much below that, otherwise it's gonna be visible even with your overfender on. Ta-da! For the rear door, you have to pop this out and push. There's a long rod. Push that rod in. That way you can pop this piece off and then gain access to the 2 Torx bolts to remove the handle. There you go. Since the door handle is still inside of the door, you'd have to cut it really carefully. You don't want to cut off any rod. You don't want to go into You don't want to go in too deep because you might break the handle. Now, I don't really care anymore because I have a spare handle. Yeah. The reason I said cut carefully is because it is not too far away from your disc. Now we're just gonna do the same thing as the front overfender. I haven't even opened up the package ever since I got this. Now imagine this is the wrong piece. Alright, since I've never opened this up before, you guys seeing this firsthand, just to see how good quality this is. There's no sanding, no buffing, nothing needs to be done. Man, beautiful. All of the corners are well protected. Look at that. Look at this. Look at the bottom. Untrimmed. Nothing. They did everything for you. You just pop it up. And bam. Damn near perfect fit. Obviously, since the other side is not connected, the door handle is not going to work, but you can remove the inner trim piece and then reach it from the back side and either use a zip tie or a safety wire, whatever, to connect these two together. It's really easy. Comes down over here, and then I'm gonna have to trim this down to a certain angle to make it look smooth, like that. Yeah. Oh, look at that. The line I drew was perfect. So the line of the overfender literally meets the line that I just randomly drew. Man, kind of good at this. Alright, the cutting is finally done. I didn't really care too much about the entire process. I would have been a lot, I would say, cautious and more, focus on the detail if I care more about it. But I just trying to get it done as soon as possible. Also, it's just a practice car, it's not something that I'm trying to build nicely, or it's not a show car or anything. But I highly recommend you to take your time when you're doing yours. This is like the 4th BMW that I cut up, so I kind of, sort of know what I was doing. But as you can see, it meets up, the inner panel meets up the outer panel. And now I can just use the silicone, go over this, and it'll seal up really nicely. And yeah, somebody might prefer to weld it. I don't know, like, it's a little bit of overkill to me. But yeah, so let's get the FIPC, the Toyota black sealant, and then seal it up, and let's mount the overfender on this. That's what I get for being impatient. I mean, I can clean it up easily, but it's a mess. I'm making a mess right now. Alright, y'all, so the camera ran out of battery, but this is the finishing product. Yeah, I forgot the size of the spacer that I was running, but it fits pretty good. It's a 17 by 8.5 plus 20, I believe. This is the front with the full SLR kit, DevWorks extended control arm, white line front sway bar, AKG sway bar end link, BC coilovers, and coil rad. Yeah, this is while the car is in the air. Once it's on the floor, it's gonna compress a little bit more, and it's gonna gain more camber, so that should be really tight. Right now it's still over the fender a little bit, but with a gaining camber and maybe take off that 5mm spacer, I can dial in the fitment really well. So yeah, that's it for today's video. I didn't expect the camera's battery gonna go out this soon. But in the next video, I'm gonna show you guys how to install the exhaust, which is over here. So I ordered these. Oh my god. So I ordered these ISR exhaust from Enjuku Racing. There was a little bit of delay, but after 2 months of waiting, they're finally here this morning. So that's for the next video, and I hope within the next week I'm gonna fire this car up and go for a test drive. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and check out all of my other videos. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.